Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. Welcome, everybody, to Nexus at Night, your weekly Vanguard show. I'm Atlas.
I'm Matt.
I'm Root Beer.
And happy... what was the meme with, like, William Shatner where it's like what's if you could describe your perfect date? And then he's like, April 25th. It's not too cold out. All you need is a light jacket.
True.
It's also Set 7 release.
That's true, which is why I said box opening, because that's probably what we're going to be doing.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'll just switch cameras now. The plan is that I'm going to do... I bought a case, so I'm just going to be opening the rest of the case. I opened about half of it earlier.
How was that?
It's been going okay so far. I got one frame... I found one FFR so far, which was the Dragon Empire Pride Cycler, which... Not one of the ones that I think sees very much play right now, so that's fun.
Well, that's unfortunate. Have any of you guys seen Nodam Contebile?
The Nodame content. Yeah, I know. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen all of it actually.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
It's okay.
Is it good?
It's okay. It's
No,
an
that's not
anime.
what I
It's
want.
about a weird girl who
I
is
can't
very good at the piano, and then
do this,
very-
and then have root beer be the. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the one I want.
and then a guy who is wants to be a conductor.
Ah,
I need scissors.
It's music
61.
related. Yeah, it's pretty good.
so it's been.
Where the fuck are my
It's
scissors?
a J drama that's on Netflix.
Oh, I guess there is a live action too, but there is
Oh my
also. But before that, there was an animated one.
Uh,
I'd forgotten about that part.
Have there been any instances of like making a live action version of an already animated thing that is the better version? Ever?
There probably some.
probably is. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Avatar, all the Disney movies,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, like it's all.
Yeah, I think none of
Okay.
them are.
Yeah.
I mean, you're so
I've heard
restricted doing a
okay
live
things
action.
about the live action One Piece. I will say.
Yeah, but it's still not better than the. At least in my opinion, still not better than the manga
Oh, for One Piece or
for One Piece. Yeah.
for One Piece? I've never actually read the manga. I've just seen the anime. And even then, I quit after Water 7 because it's like too much stuff. I ran out of like my attention span for it was over. I'm like, all right, okay, I'm done. Get me out of here. So, how was last week without me?
That was fun.
Not too bad. We managed to talk about new cards for like 30 minutes.
Wow.
We're gonna have to do new cards.
Honestly, we might can just put it on the back burner depending on how long this takes. Just
I mean, we can do the new cards quickly. There's like 4 of them.
okay.
That's a lot.
All right, here. Go. Do it on my end because you already have your camera.
Yeah.
Be on sec. Revealing new cards. Do. There's that tomato thing. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Okay.
All right. There were other things than the ace unit, but there weren't that much.
Yeah, but who cares?
Let's see.
Share
That's a
screen.
regular frame rate,
Window.
right?
There we go. Okay, because that's not confusing. Cool. So, do we start with Watch Your Step, or is it?
I can share my Discord instead. I have it pulled up now.
Okay.
We just won't see it.
What is that sound?
I don't know. I hear it too, which means it's probably Matt.
No. Oh my goodness. What do you hear?
We hear like static.
Oh no! All right, one second.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was him.
Um,
Yeah. So, first up we have Wrought Iron Knight Sharburn. So it's support for Koti plays and Zed lands, if you remember either of those. So it gets boost if you have one of them, and all of the following effects. When it's placed on rearguard circle, choose a Smithy card from your order zone, stand it. If you didn't stand a card, look at top 5. Choose one from among them, put it into your soul, shuffle your deck. At the end of the battle, your Vanguard attack. If your opponent's grade 3 or greater, discard a card from your hand and perform either, like, give one of your Vanguards a drive, or all of your front row units get power plus 5,000. They're just putting text on cards.
Yeah. I'm not really sure how I feel about all this, where this just feels like going so far out of the way to make sure it's just so.
Yeah.
Turn on.
Can you still hear static?
No.
Nope. You're good.
I think it might have been my AC. I'm not sure.
Next up, we have Eternal and Immortal Gear Parrot. It's a grade 1. So if your Vanguard is a Gear Dragon, you get all of the following. So when it's placed on rearguard circle, choose a normal unit without Sentinel from either drop or bind, put it to the bottom of your deck, and it gets 5k. And then if this unit is either bottom decked or bound by the ability of your card, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, Counterblast or Energy Blast, draw a card, and give something 5k jet buff.
So you're telling me that not only is this eternal, but it's also
Immortal.
Gear.
Yeah.
Actually, all things considered, not a bad effect.
Yeah. Bet Juff. Next up, we have the Intent Disseminator. No way to read that name wrong.
Nope, not at all. It's going to be completely fine. And is support for Impaldio? Okay, that's nice, I guess.
And Nordlinger.
Okay.
So if you have one of those, it gets the following. Soul Blast 1. Check top 7 for either a Meteorite or a grade 3 or greater card with a different name from your Vanguard and without Regalis piece. Put it to your hand and shuffle, and then on boost, it gets power plus 2,000. This card is ass.
Yep.
Wow. Crazy. Not even 5,000.
Next, we have Cavalry Armor Dragon Chevalzed. So it is the generic dragon for Keter Sanctuary. So like all the other ones, it gets Intercept and 5k shield. And then on play, other than during the battle phase, if your Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, Energy Blast 3, it gets boost and power plus 5,000. And then if you either have 4 or more damage or Persona Road, then look at the top 3 cards, choose a grade 3 or less, call it, plus 5k, and then put the rest of the bottom of your deck.
Fine. Whatever. Throw another Keter on the pile.
Yep. And then Knight of Holy White, Yiskilded. So this is the ace unit. So the unique skill is on play other than battle phase. Plus 5, then Energy Blast 3, look at top 7, grab a normal unit, grade less than or equal to your Vanguard, call it. And then it gets a continuous effect and then you either choose the unit you call or this unit, and it gets the ability that can't be chosen or retired by your opponent's abilities until the end of the next turn, and then shuffle, and then like all the other ones, it gets 5k power on attack, and then if you have 4 or more, it gets another 5.
Okay. Looking at, like, as these unique skill cards are coming out, where it's like, okay, these are Regalis pieces on legs. I know the first wave of them is going to be not very consequential.
Yeah. This is assuming they even make more of them, since this is a festival collection thing. These very much feel like one-offs until the next year.
Enough. All right, that's fair. Because, like, I'm looking at these, I'm like, this is just not worth my time for the most part. You're like,
I mean, it's a one-of. You're gonna play it. Like, there's no reason not to play it. It's a good card.
I guess.
It's better than Alden.
It as always. Sure, whatever, fine.
No, I think all the ace units are fine. Like, you don't want a card that just says search top 7 for anything.
Yes, but also I don't want to pay however much it's going to be.
Well, too bad.
I mean, they might not be that much, honestly.
Exactly. It's not like the energy cyclers where it's almost indispensable. Like, this is just like,
I mean, I think every deck will just play their ace unit regardless, except for like the very handful of things that either can't afford the energy or are like that name locked. The other FFR is Vice Ruger.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I guess I'll do the rest. Watch your step, Marula.
Yeah.
Grade 1, at the end of the battle that it attacked or boosted, if your rear guard has drive check during the battle, it attacked this turn, put 2 rear guards in the same column as this unit into your soul and perform one of the following. Choose a grade 2 or less normal unit without sentinel from your soul and put it into your hand, or counterblast 1. Choose a grade 3 normal unit from your soul and put it into your hand. And then act in soul if your vanguard is grade 3 or greater. Bind this card. Choose a normal unit without sentinel from your drop. Put it on bottom. And one of your vanguards gets plus 5k. Drink. This would if this wasn't lyrical, this would work weirdly good in undercover.
Yeah, so this is support for Michu and Sharmo.
Yeah.
And those are both decks that are like fine, and this is a good card for them. You do blindly soul charge a lot in Michu for no fucking reason, so being able to like get your cards back is pretty nice. Stupid fucking burb.
I like aces. Worth putting it
in
one
the fucking
there,
case, by the way. Like this stupid common is gonna be like $5.
Why is it going to be so expensive? Just because it's so hard to find?
Yeah, because you need 16 of them.
Oh, right. I forget that every once in a while Bushiroad does that, where they're like, you can run this at 16. And most of the time it doesn't really nothing comes of it. But
there was a card like that in Magic where you could run any number of copies, and the card was always like $1 or $2 just because people, like casual players, wanted to buy like 50 of them.
Yep.
It wasn't good or anything, but like,
yeah. Well, we haven't pulled a secret or like the DSR if there's one in this case, so there's still hope that I get something nice, although
just choose to pull a secret.
Yeah, the FFR Vice Ruger is not bad. I mean, I'm playing the deck. Anyways, we have this
Zakroder. Grade 1 for Stoicheia. If an order is bound by the ability of your vanguard this turn, this gets all of the following. Great, so only Zorga.
Claudine.
What?
Claudine also does it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Claudine. Okay, act and drop if you do not have a rear guard with the same name as this card. Energy Blast 3, call it to rear. And then also, at the start of your battle phase this turn, you may have this unit get red text continuous during your turn if you do not have another rear guard with the same name. All of your front row rear guards with the original power 5 or less get plus 5k. If you do at the end of the turn, put this unit into your soul. So it's getting red text within red text.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, it's not getting gaining the ability from the Vanguard from your binding thing isn't red text.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
It just like gets it if you fulfill the condition. This card is unplayable in Zorga, by the way.
Yeah, it seems very convoluted for what, an extra 5k? Yay!
You don't have the energy for it. This is just Claudine support that happens to also work with Zorga.
Okay. I can't believe I forgot about Claudine.
We have Wandering Dragon, Fleur Bloom.
Good name. Grade 3.
Yep. It's the fucking dragon. It gets 5k shield and intercept, and then on attack, you energy blast 3, it gets 5, and you can bounce something to your hand. Then if you're at limit break or persona ride, it bounces 2 instead of 1.
That one actually seems pretty good, depending on the deck.
I think this is a good card that doesn't have a home right now, because I don't think any of the currently meta lyrical decks want to play this.
I see.
Licia Fail uses energy. Artisaria uses too much energy. Chris Rain, you're just gonna play Francet instead because Francet is made for the deck. And that's the other thing is Francet exists, so I also have an FFR of the stupid fucking tree.
Oh shit.
I guess I get 4 of these in the set, so I can still get some more FFRs, I suppose. Anyone want? Actually, I know someone at my locals who might want the stupid fucking tree.
Yeah, I don't want the stupid fucking tree. Don't look at me.
No, there's at least 2 people at my locals who would play the stupid fucking tree.
There's always somebody at the locals who plays the stupid fucking tree. Someone put a dubstep mix behind that.
Yeah.
Oops, there we go. Okay, and then
finally we have the ace unit for lyrical, which is on play. Draw a card, or you energy blast 3, draw a card, and then choose a rear guard that gets red text you can return to your hand at the end of the turn, and then the same like +5/+5 if 2 or more rear guards replace this turn.
That one's a little better, I think.
This one is whelming.
Whelming? Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, draw a card, bounce a card is good. It's like something that I could see not wanting to do more than once, but also, like, it is an effect that already exists. Like, I feel like because the ace units are once per fight, this could stand to be stronger.
Yes. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Like, it could have also had a searching effect like the other ones, or like bounce 2 cards to your hand instead of just the one.
Yeah. Or just not have ace units in the first place, and it was fine anyway. Like, I don't think that ability would have been broken on its own.
Yes, like draw Energy Blast 3, draw a card, bounce 1 every turn. That would be broken. Lyrical is all. You know, Francet is like a $50 card, and it only does half of that, right?
Mm-hmm. Going back to like as I'm playing GV and like there's stuff you do every turn, and it's like, wow, standard really goes through a lot of hoops to make sure you don't plus too much.
Yeah. All right, so that was new cards. So any other stuff to yap about for your day while I'm just opening cases? There's not that much thing going on right now.
The last time I saw you guys 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you were doing Passover with your friends, right?
Yeah, with my in-laws and Katie's best friend and stuff. It was fun, but like why I missed last week. Yeah, it was the best friend's family's Passover, so we went over there.
Do I still need Artisarias? Or can I start putting these in my trade binder? I think I need one more.
Don't know.
I needed one more.
But the main thing was like I had to take my mom to go get a root canal and then a pair of glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, do you guys need glasses like just in the everyday?
Nope.
I
mean, I'm glad.
That's good. Well, my mom always had good vision, which I got in the gene pool, luckily. But as she gets older, it's like, you know, you get older.
I have an FR of Shout and Shadow. It looks nice.
Ooh, that looks very nice. Her vision gets worse, and she's having trouble accepting that.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, well, we take her to yeah, and we took her to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor was like, "You got cataracts off 5 years ago, and it's been 5 years, and yeah, that happens. You need glasses now." Just part of the, them's the shakes. And she was like so convinced that he was wrong, this doctor that she was going to for like 20 something years.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
dude, it's not a test of skill. You're just like, did I say the letters in the right order? No, then I need glasses. Like,
yeah, the other FFR that I got. It's a shame that it doesn't feel like this card has a home right now because it's really nice.
That's a shame. That looks amazing. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, I had to like try and explain to her, or not explain to her, but just like get through to her why she needs the glasses. And then eventually she was like, what if Medicare doesn't pay for it? It will. It's paid for all the other stuff. And then I said, if it doesn't, then, my sister, we're your kids. We'll cover you. It'll be fine. Yeah. And then she's like, what do you mean? You can't even afford your own life. I'm like, all right, that's fucking it. I'm done with this. Go get the goddamn glasses. Like,
yeah.
I know she didn't necessarily mean to do it on purpose, or if she did, fuck them. But it's like, dude,
wonder how many.
Come on.
I wonder how many shadow armies I'm going to carry in my bind or in the box.
Yeah, I'd carry a good amount with you, at least for a little bit, while people are still looking for stuff. So that kind of ruined my spring break vibe.
That sucks.
But, yeah. Now it's been a week out. We had a day off for the Armenian genocide remembrance.
Interesting.
Which was a surprise for multiple reasons, but a welcome one, I guess. And yeah, now the week is over, and next week I'm chaperoning a field trip to go see Annie. which is cool. Hey, do you want to get paid to
Watch a movie.
go see a music? No, it's a
Or,
musical. Live musical. Yeah. Get paid to go see a musical? Fuck yes, I do. Let's do it.
I'm sure there's people at my locals that Resile doesn't play. Okay, maybe Resile after we get the ban list will cope on that, but
On
I
what?
don't think the new grade 1. The
Oh.
stop playing Saragalon card.
Ah, yes. Gotta love that.
I need that for Argo Siren. Yeah. Anything else interesting happen, or is it just the Passover dinner? I think I already have my buff Sakura, so this goes in the trade binder.
I think that's it for the most part. I had a show earlier this week that went pretty well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And I'm on a comedy festival in June. If you're in LA, I don't know where on the festival I am yet, but it's from June 5th to 11th. So if you're in LA during that time, come to Dow Comedy Studio. Keep an eye on my social media for the actual day that I'm on it, because I haven't gotten my assignment yet.
Yep.
All
right. 6 more.
And yeah, that's kind of it for the most part. Not a whole lot otherwise. I got a little bit of writing done, but not much because of the fucking thing with the glasses and the root canal. So
yeah. Yeah, since I got the case, this week has been a Vanguard week for me. So
gotcha.
I set aside 1 box earlier, recorded a box opening with that so that I could I could do the thing where I, open a box while yapping about the set. I wanted to do a more in-depth re-review, and I recorded it, and it was shit. So hopefully, by the time set 8 comes out, I'll have thought that through a little better.
When set 6 was new and there was that case tournament, and I won a box.
Yeah.
I filmed the box opening with Adrian, and then when I went back and looked at it later, the audio was fucking garbage. I was like, I can't release this. So there's a lost box opening somewhere out there.
Were you just using phone audio?
Yeah, well, because it was in one of our classrooms during our conference period, so it's not like I could bring in all this equipment. It was very off the cuff, but it just like the way the classroom was set up, all the audio was bouncing off, and it sounded like I was recording it in a parking garage.
I see.
Nice.
All right, well, I need to go look at my Vice Ruger pile to see how many fucking stupid birds I have now.
Yeah.
Because I was going to play at least like 10 of them.
I'm really excited for set 8 in a couple months, because then it means the Welshra that I've been futzing about with gets even better.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
Magnolia, of course.
Yeah, like this set is the like fun set for me. I actually do also really like set 8 because of Kyrie. I've been really liking the Kyrie build I've been testing.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need at least like 4 more for my current build, I think. I doubt we'll have time to do a game after I'm done opening everything, but
my desk is a mess also, so it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would like to record videos with all of these new cards, obviously, because set 7 is a pretty big one.
Yes.
Obviously, we have Tier 0 Bob Sagra. Look forward to all Dragon Empire Worlds.
Hell yeah.
I still don't understand why they didn't just do it at
least
the same time.
Hit something. Like, doesn't have to be, obviously it won't be that card, but like it definitely is weird, right?
Yeah.
Well, I assume something will happen after the obvious result happens, but for their little like Twitter, their little social media thing, I did just spitefully say that Artisario will win simply because one person will bring it and just high roll into all of the Bob Sagra players who couldn't draw the restander. Silver Rare Pride Cycler for the Brant Gate.
Nice.
Yeah, this one's nice. Unfortunately, the only Brantgate deck I'm going to be playing for the foreseeable future is this, that pays every resource under the goddamn sun to become set 1 Bastion.
That's such a good observation.
Yeah, like it's a deck that makes 4 attacks with big numbers, and to get there, you're paying like Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 2, Energy Blast 3. Counter Blast 2 if you play the stupid order.
And then you just fucking die. It's cool. I like the oh yeah. I also hear that
Let's see.
you might be on dual tainting.
Oh, yeah. I submitted it under the Nexus at Night account, but yeah, I was on an episode of Dual Tainting MBT show. The joke was unexpected die. It was very not at all funny.
Oh, did he not? Like, do you see his reaction live, or do you just record
Yes.
them and then he like?
Yeah, no, we do that shit live.
Oh,
He does
okay.
it live. But yeah, it was not. I knew the joke was lame doing it. You know, I went into it with the express intent of making it lame. So I still got the reaction I wanted, which was not quite the reaction I wanted, because I was just kind of expecting him to have, you know, that stupid reaction where he takes off the glasses, doesn't laugh, and then proceeds to kill the opponent.
Yes.
I was expecting that. He didn't quite do that, but I still got a good reaction.
Okay.
So that
it's
was
not
fun.
it's not edited yet. I can't
No.
link it to people. Okay.
No, not yet. It's probably not here yet. It's probably not up yet. It might be tonight's video. I don't remember what his upload schedule is.
Okay. Well,
I
if
thought
I remember
dual taintings
too,
are weekend sometime. I don't remember what day.
Yeah, it might be
Okay.
tomorrow now.
all right. If I remember to, I'll go and put it as like a pinned comment on this stream, because that'd be fucking great to for root beer to just give him that. Do I have my sunglasses on me?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Okay, I can't.
Well, like I said, he didn't have the like exasperated taking off his glasses reaction.
Yes, but that's the fun part.
I mean, you know, it gets harder each week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I need any more of that anymore.
Why? Just because you run out of bits eventually, or?
I mean,
Yeah.
things get reused or whatever.
Yeah, things get reused. Like the combos get like really long and convoluted for no like good payoff.
To set up for a Twitter joke. Now, see, the next one is going to have horse race test.
Yeah.
If you're not,
Come on.
if you wouldn't keep up with horse race test, you missed out. What a good bit that was.
Yeah. Did we have
Over
horse
now.
race on this week's dual tainting recording? Ooh.
I'd be shocked if you didn't.
Frame rare of the gold order or silver. No, this is a frame rare. It's hard to tell because of the
All
the
the gold.
But you can vaguely see the frame there, but you know that goes.
Root
into
beer,
my-
thoughts on Jovial Merriment?
What is that?
That's the orange horse from horse race stuff.
Like I've seen like some of the horse racing stuff. I haven't gotten like super into it. Is the problem?
Damn, too late now. It's already over.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the best.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the edge of my seat today. Today was the last race.
Damn. Another blue OT. You know, I'm pretty sure I now have like 4 of them, and I might actually just keep every single blue OT because I use it in so many things.
I was gonna say it's so like universally helpful in a lot of stuff that I wouldn't bother.
Yeah. No, because
hanging
like
on
I had
these
to.
too long.
I think I had one of them in like Lichia Fail. I have one of them in what's it called? Liel. And then I switched the one from Lichia Fail into Varga, because that also uses the blue OT. So it's like, okay, now that I have another one of these, I can just put it back into Lichia Fail again.
Yeah, Varga really is a blue OT deck, isn't it? That's
Yeah, because the Dragon Empire OT doesn't work very well with it.
no, it does not. It's rather unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. The Dragon Empire OT is still broken and everything else.
Yeah.
All right. This is now box number. There are 4 boxes after this one. We'll see if we stick it out for all of them.
Well, I'm sure we can use that to get all the way through it. Now that what's her name? The Mythiarch grade 2 that is dropping.
Mhm.
I've been thinking of picking it up because there's a build you can do in Great Nature where she's a restander so you can do it with Zoa, which is really fucking funny.
Yeah.
So I'm like looking up all the Mythy art stuff, which is incredibly cheap, except for her. But
Yeah.
um,
See, I was thinking
Just-
about actually playing Mythy Arc in Standard, but we'll see. Ooh, silver rare of the Lyrical Cycler. That's nice.
nice,
Oh.
good stuff.
Place that. I haven't found any silver rares or like alt rarities for Artisaria yet. I do want one. Maybe that'll be the last FFR. Who knows?
Here's hoping.
See, Lufer, a card that unfortunately doesn't get played, although I'm still going to play it. I think this can go in the trades now. I think I already had 4 in the Artisaria pile. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll have to do this ourselves for set 8 before we send you your Boolean.
Yep. So, yeah, so I'm just getting Keter and Lyrical from that.
Yes, and then Stoican, Brandgate, and Dragon
Mhm.
Empire and Dark States. I think when it comes to like individual stuff, just when the time comes.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes the most sense. And then, we'll see who lucks out with the high rarity stuff.
Yeah, should be fun.
Mm-hmm. See, I will curse your box with a high rarity alt Kyrie so I can have it.
Yeah.
All right. Regular frame rare of the Argo Siren grade 3. That's not bad. I'll figure out the build for that deck eventually. Is there anything you were thinking of picking up or that I can just dump onto you from this set?
No.
Well, the dumping onto you is not optional if I decide to do it.
Fuck you.
Regular frame rare of
Wow.
this Vigia Gale card. I kind of like silver rares more than frame rares for these lower rarity cards. Let's see. Nothing.
I really like for me preferring silver rare over frame rare. It really comes down to like the aesthetics of the card itself, where it's like, oh, if it's got like more warm colors, I like the frame rare. But if it's usually a Brandgate or a Dark States, I like a silver rare better.
Like this one looks nice, but I feel like I'm only gonna play one copy of this card anyway, so I might just play the silver rare because I also have that.
That's pretty funny.
Let's see. Oh, another one of this. This card sucks anyway. Oh. Another Vice Ruger. I don't need any more. See, I try to dump Vice Ruger onto you, but I can't. I don't think I can afford to give you enough birds for that shit.
Probably not. No.
Yeah, Vice Ruger is so bad for how pushed it is. Like they gave it a secret in the set, and all of the Mythish so far have been like triple rares. They have secret arts of them with the text stamped on, and it's like, all for a deck that is about as strong as set 1 Bastion, like I said earlier.
Of course. There's do you guys know Bacon Saver? The
Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Well, okay, the Yu-Gi-Oh card, but there's like a YouTuber called Bacon Saver.
No.
Okay, so he did a video a couple months ago where he just completely lost his shit on what is it? It's Argo Siren made me crash out, and it's just like about how that deck is just objectively better than
Vice Ruger.
Yes. And it's like 7 minutes, and he's like losing his shit over the course of it. It's fantastic.
Hi, Ed.
Hello.
We're opening a case and telling funny stories about how fucking bad Vice Ruger is.
Yeah. But like I commented on it, I was like, "Oh, cheer up, buddy. I've had that experience at least like 8 times in the entirety of Vanguard's history where like there is a better option, but you're like, I don't want it.
I was playing a
not as
bunch of
fun.
City of the Wolves today.
Nice.
City of the Wolves?
Yep, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Came out technically yesterday, but I've been playing this Monday.
Yeah.
It's a fighting game. Another one of those.
Well, this is Matt we're talking about, so yeah.
Mhm.
What do you mean? Well,
It's just very Matt coded.
well, I hate fighting games. I understand.
Yeah. They had me as a guest on. Do you guys know Goods from the Woods?
I do not.
I do not.
So it's a podcast where it's like a bunch of dudes from the South, but they had me on as a guest on the episode that aired this week, and I ended up mentioning Matt because I brought up the whole like medium thing. So it's like that will never stop being a part of my vocabulary. Like even some of my students had to like do medium, medium plus, medium minus.
It's very convenient.
Your essay was a medium plus, good sir.
I kind of wish I could say that, but unfortunately, you have to do the like mastery grading and it, the out of 4 stuff. Or rather, they allow you to do whatever you want, but like it all kind of boils down to it at the end, where they're just like, just do that. It's easier.
I do not want to be jump scared by another terrible FFR.
How do you get jump scared by an FFR?
Because they're in the middle of the pack.
Oh.
So every time, and also there are regular frame rares too, like this one. So it's one of those like you see the frame and it's like, God, I hope this isn't like this isn't the last FFR. Like I will fucking die if it's something bad.
Yeah,
Could be playing Tekken.
I'm not sure what happened with Tekken Season 2, but they chose a direction, certainly.
Which was?
Well,
Bad?
they had a presentation and said during the presentation we want to highlight the defensive options available to you in Tekken 2, and then showed a bunch of people just doing like messed up offense like through the presentation, and then the game came out and it just became like, here's like a string that's like unchallengeable into like what you were supposed to be able to like mash out of, but you couldn't, and then there was here's another string that like was just gave Paul an unblockable, and then like the wall stuff was completely insane because like every character had things that caused a wall stagger, so you just were like completely stuck at the wall in like a lot of situations, especially characters like Jin, Lars, and then like like Ed said, it was absolute chaos, and like they toned back a lot of that stuff in the hotfix patch, which came out a week ago or so, and then they said that there's going to be another patch mid-May to change the balance direction. So, whatever the direction was widely rejected. So we will see where it goes from there. But City of the Wolves is pretty fun so far. I've been playing Gato in City of the Wolves as I played in March. This is cool.
Another Pride Cycler. I wonder how many extras of those I'll have by the
Tekken
end of this.
patch. The Tekken patch is just absolutely insane. But it seems to be a lot better after the hotfix, at least what people are saying. I just kind of dislike the direction the patch went because, like, I was playing Heihachi in Tekken, and Heihachi's
I love this. To put it in a way Atlas can understand, it's like if Wisher had said next series would less the amount of luck and then change the rules to put 3. Yeah, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Got it.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Well done, Richard. That was great.
Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it. I just don't know why they said that about the presentation. It's like we want to say what people want to hear and then just not do that. And pretend that they're just gonna like not.
It kind of
Alright.
reminds me of what was that like tuner in Yu-Gi-Oh? That was the fusion you could use with instant fusion.
Oh, the Ship of Theseus one.
Ship of
Sea
Theseus one.
Monster of Theseus.
Yeah, Sea Monster of Theseus. So like where they're like, this is gonna change the metagame. This is the card of the year, and then people are like, that's it. Okay.
A tuner that you could instant fusion.
Yes.
In the same year as Zodiacs.
Yeah. Keeps pulling quick start FRs out of arcades. I hate them so much.
Yeah,
sorry.
I've been getting a lot of like the high rarity quick start guys too. So 3 more boxes. So 3 more chances to get the last FFR as something good, and possibly like a secret, or even the Artisaria DSR. That one's probably not happening at this rate. Let's see. Another useless Impaldio card, and whatever the fuck this is.
Which is because it's Impaldio.
Impaldio can never have nice things.
Which is a shame, because it looks awesome.
This is a sorceress card, I think. I don't fucking know. I haven't touched Hex Orb in ages. It's a bad FR. But again, every time I see the frame, I'm like, please don't be something bad. Please don't be the last FFR. Pretty sure at this point I have enough of the new Odium cards. Let's see. Anyways, if you guys want to keep yapping.
Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is I was playing Heihachi in Tekken 8, and they gave him like a new move that basically just lets him like approach the opponent for free into like a really messed up mixed stance, which he has like normally supposed to have trouble getting into. Like the only way you're supposed to get into it is from like his heat smash, which is like you get 1 per round.
Okay.
And yeah, they were just like, no, you just have this move that just puts you in this like messed up stance that has like an unbreakable throw, a mid that's like does like 40 damage and is like minus 11, which is like not very minus, and then has a guard break, high guard break as well. So at the wall, he can like do a lot. And I'm just like, this character's like whole like weakness was getting in, like just getting in a way where he's advantaged. Yeah. And they just were like, oh, we don't like it when characters have weaknesses, I guess. I don't know.
So we're just going to get rid of them. Game balance be damned.
Yeah. They're just like, characters should not have weaknesses, I guess. And it's just like, I just don't understand why we're so afraid for a character to have a weakness.
I don't know. I guess it's the same idea where it's like, why is Bushiroad so afraid to make cards that are broken? So they name check stuff.
Let's see. Okay, thank God. It's just another FR of the stupid quick start decks. I am.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I am dreading having a bad FFR.
I haven't played Weiss in forever.
Hey, Matt, check out what I got for GV.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Reverse.
Yeah. I was playing some games earlier this week with it, and it's hilariously competent.
The latest thing I've seen about Nikkei is the Doki Bird clip.
Doki Bird?
Yeah. Yep, Doki Bird.
Yeah, Doki Bird.
Doki Bird. I managed to only let 2 TDs possibly left in the city, so I'm happy.
I'm not explaining who Doki Bird is.
I know, I'm just letting that fly. Opens new tab.
I was mostly telling you.
Google it, you won't.
All right.
I just
right.
did.
So
nationality Canadian.
The real question is Crony and Gigi are going to have a match in City of the Wolves. Who's going to win?
That's a great question.
One of them has rabies. The other one does not. I think it'll be close.
One of them has rabies. The other is depressed. We'll see which wins out.
But Crony looked better on the first day because she was playing against actual people. Where Gigi was struggling to do anything. But again, rabies.
Yeah. rabies and a willingness to stream for 8 hours.
Yeah.
All right, 2 more boxes. God, imagine if I had spent the money on like buying multiple cases.
Oh my god, why would you do that to yourself?
If you are exactly a distributor.
Pretty much.
Yep. Let's see. Anything good? I feel like I already pulled a silver rare of that. Oh. Okay, thank God, it's just another shitty card. Again, every time I see the frame, I'm just like, please. I think that's all my art. I have all the Artisarias I need already. Another fucking stupid short printed bird. Cannot believe that this is only like 20 per... 1 per box, basically. I'm sure there's like copies of the stupid burb. Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about Bushiroad acknowledging the tariffs. All the prices are going to go up on products.
Yep, saw that. That was
I feel like we should be exercising our Second Amendment rights.
Whoa, calm down.
do any of the 3 of us have the ability to do that? I would rather just like, write pamphlets and shit if we're going by revolutionary activity.
It was a joke. On the right.
Yes. Totally a joke.
Yep.
But
Well,
yeah,
if I'm not on the podcast next week, you know why.
It's gonna be
OT.
out there with the other
It is.
Minutemen.
It is actually insane.
Maybe I'll start sharpening the katana you gave me.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're gonna see a 5'3", 160-pound Asian guy with a sword. That'll get him.
I mean, you might be able to get the drop on somebody because the first reaction is going to be like, "Really?" And then you stab him through the chest like you're Tarantino. It's fine.
Let's see. Well, the Balsagra should be worth something, assuming people at my locals don't already have the fucking deck.
Yeah.
What? I think I have enough of those for myself. These pulls have been very... I mean, I say that like I'm not expecting to get, everything from that I need, but like the high rarity stuff has been a little disappointing.
That's a shame.
Just waiting to see what the final disappointment FFR is going to be.
The final disappointment
Oh.
FFR.
Okay, thank God, this is just a regular frame rare. I couldn't remember if that was a triple R or not for a second, and I was concerned.
Gotcha.
Wait, did I? Wait, I think I might have already gotten the last. Nope, this is a silver rare. Never mind. I think I still. No, the last FFR should still be out there somewhere.
He'll share a cell with a Power Ranger actor. See, now that's something you should draw at some point.
Okay, but what if I go out as a street samurai in the suit?
You could. I think that would be Ronin beer in that case.
Yeah. Oh. All right, last box. That means the last thing we're gonna see is disappointment, probably. I know the secrets are not guaranteed in the case, so I'm a little sad that I didn't win the. I think it's like 1 in 3 chance to get a secret.
I do kind of hate the whole like frame rare thing where it like can take the place of secrets.
I don't think it does. I think the the frame rares are the default, and then I also don't know if like the secret rares come in alongside the like standard 4 FFRs, because I also can't even remember if it was 4 FFRs in the case. I think it was, if I remember the last time, but it's been a while since I've done a case opening.
Makes sense.
But yeah, last chance to get something cool. Another fucking stupid ass tree. Nothing. This is another Argo Siren card. Nothing. I think I already have enough of you, but I'll set you aside. Nope. Nothing good here. Well, silver rare of Astroya.
Oh, that's nice.
Say that like
Do you
I
still
like
have the deck, or
vaguely.
vaguely? Okay,
It's not like it would be expensive if I wanted to build it.
that's true.
Another one of these. That goes in the trade binder. I think that also goes in the trade binder. I still have the other half of the box, so we're not completely disappointed yet. Let's see. Ooh, over trigger. All right. 8 more packs. Can I pull the DSR?
I believe in you.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't think that's anything. Another Hound Razor alloy. I think that's my 4th one. I think I didn't have 4 yet. Yep, that's my 4th one. Let's see. Nothing. Nothing. Three more packs. Okay, am I? And now the question is, am I even sure I'm going to get another FFR?
And
If we should get 4 of them, but I don't know.
Okay.
Case ratios are weird sometimes.
yes,
That's a regular frame rare. All right, last pack. Not like missing anything, am I? Okay, that's weird.
didn't pull it.
Nope, didn't pull anything good.
Bummer.
So wait, because I have the Dragon Empire one, the Dragon Tree, Vice Ruger. I feel like there should be one more, but maybe I'm missing something.
No
The
idea.
heck? I didn't like miss a box, did I? I feel like I would have noticed if I had
You
pulled
didn't
an
separate a
FFR.
box out earlier.
I already recorded the box opening.
I'm saying
so...
you make sure to grab those back.
Yeah, I already opened all of those, so yeah, unless I missed something, I don't know where that last FFR went, or if I just forgot one that I or didn't notice. Like, someone in the chat correct me if I'm wrong about there being 4 FFRs in the case. I feel like I've been shortchanged right now. Unless there's another box that I just like missed somehow. I don't think is possible. I don't want to have to go dig through all of these abandoned boxes to make sure.
It'd be really funny if there was one down there.
It would be really funny.
There's always that little part of you that's like, did I miss something good?
Yeah.
You know.
But in this case, it's just like I feel like the ratios are just incorrect.
Right. But I also wouldn't put it past Bushiroad.
Yeah. Because like the Argos, the Argos Iron grade 3 I pulled is a silver rare. The Bafsagra that I pulled is a silver rare. And so unless I just missed something, I feel like I should have one more FFR. But I'm willing to be wrong about that if it turns out that that's just not how the ratios work.
3 or 4 per case.
Okay.
Low roll, eh?
So I just like super low rolled it. Nice.
Bummer.
All right. Well, this was disappointing. I didn't even get like a shiny Artisaria. I'm just disappointed by that.
Boo.
Damn.
But you at least got the stuff to play your decks, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously.
You're
That was the
I'm
whole
trying to look on the bright side here.
You're guaranteed that though.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, back to like pulling loose packs in from my winners pack to see if I can like high roll something from locals one of these days. Hasn't happened yet.
Didn't you get a 4-0 last week?
Yeah, I got shit.
Bummer.
All right. So yeah, now I'm gonna start sorting everything into like what I'm play sets to keep, and then things to just like put in the trade binders.
Right on. Cool. So anything else we wanted to say, or I feel like this is a good place to cap it off?
Yeah. Okay, I need to see how badly I minused on that fucking FFR Sephiroth.
All right.
So we gotta just. All right.
I might, depending on the price, I might pick up the Vergila stuff from you, because
there's no Vergila stuff in this set.
Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. The promo. I have the promo. Yeah.
The FFR is like $27. I might be able to squeeze one guy at my locals for that. Maybe.
Nice. I really hope nobody from your locals watches this show.
I'm pretty sure the guy that I'm thinking of does.
Well, to the guy at Root Beer's locals, he loves you.
Yeah. I mean, I just saw him posting on Twitter a stupid Vice Ruger list that's 16 copies of the bird and 16 meteors.
Oh my god. That sounds ridiculous.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm sure I have missed some copies of the stupid bird that I've set aside, but 13 birds is definitely wrong.
I guess I'm going to have to grow 11 middle fingers.
Wait, why?
4, 5, 7,
13 birds.
Oh, I see.
There you go. All right. Well, for the
No,
folks who...
All right, well, 14 was while I was playing anyways, and then if I missed a couple, who cares?
Nice. All right. Well, for the folks who were watching, thanks everybody for
sticking around,
checking us out, sticking around. Please leave a like or a comment.
Oh, I found the missing FFR.
There it is.
Oh, what was it?
It was the stupid Resile grade 1. I forgot this was a triple R.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, good thing you found it.
Yeah.
So you didn't hard low roll.
Yeah, no, I just got like 2 of the worst FFRs in the set.
It's unfortunate. Follow us at Nexus at Night in all of the social media places. Patreon.com/Nexus at Night if you want to help out the show. 50cards.shop. There's the promo code at night. I forgot to keep mentioning that. It's still around.
Also $27.
Also $27. Follow me at Atlas Novak wherever fine social medias are found, or my other show, Generation Dan. I would also, like I said, I guested on an episode of Goods from the Woods. Go check out that podcast.
I
that
wonder if
came
it's
out
just
today.
worth getting rid of it.
I would. I think so. Where can they find you guys?
On Twitter at Wiggums, 2Gs, and also on Blue Sky.
You can find me at Plasma Eclipse. Maybe I'll see if someone has an FFR Artisaria I can trade for.
Nice. That's the way to do it. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. And until next time, I was Atlas.
I'm still Matt.
I'm sad.
And have a good night, everybody.